So it's 9:59. I'm finna feed True food. I'm breaking down the chicken. Why? Why? Okay. Oh, I ain't know my face was that glossy. But it's 9:59. Finna be 10. I'm breaking down the chicken so I can feed True. What I'm finna do is two things. I'm finna put him right here in like this little corner, and that corner is gonna be called station. So we're gonna introduce a new command called station. It was just places. Go to where I'm setting a place or where you familiar with. What up, YouTube? It's out here cold. I'm sorry. As soon as I got to talking how I was talking, he started thinking he could overpull. Like, hold on. Like, just because I'm hyped does not mean it's a race. But basically, it's 5:49. I got off of work early. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a bang. I wouldn't say it's a bunch of people in the house, but there's like two people that True isn't fully used to. One of them, he just barks at him. Like, to be honest, like, he was cool with him before. He just hold on, because I don't think he understands. Like, I don't think he understands. I'm not finna do that pulling. Like, I don't think it registered in his brain who he walking with yet. Like, I think he like, around this time, I normally be with other people. You ain't never here around this time. You be at work. This ain't your moment. You know what I'm saying? So he like, I don't gotta listen to you. But he learned it. Like, hey, you better stop playing with me. But basically, it's like, I got True. My girl got her friend over. And there's another person there too. So it's like, it's less activity for him unless it's strictly training, and that would be more of like out the cage, him being a little bit free but still on leash, distance away from them, and correcting his behavior until he fixes it. But that's just training. Outside of that, I don't know, because my shorty talking about she wanted to go out to bowl, but I don't think she really wanted to, for real, because I don't know. Right now, after this little walk we get to, we probably gonna make it to the crib about 6 o'clock, right? Once we make it to the crib about 6 o'clock, once we make it to the crib about 6 o'clock, I'm gonna get in the car, and I'm finna go to all of these because I know I'm gonna be hungry when I break fast, but I want, like, I cooked yesterday. Yesterday I cooked, and I was like, all right, that felt so good to cook. Like I got off work, made it in the house. As soon as I walked in the house, took True out, brought him back inside, start recording, and immediately start cooking. It took me like an hour to get my food together. We could say an hour and 30 just to push it. So if it takes that long to do it, the macaroni's already made. If there's rice, okay, let me explain. So I was like, I really enjoyed that I cooked yesterday. That was amazing. And I had the food, like, it was new to me. Like, I could cook this food and I could eat as much as I want, because I could cook as much as I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whoa, like, I got a whole big plate of food that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, give me a second. And from the time I stopped recording until I started recording now, he went from walking fast, almost pulling and trying to be impulsive, to the True that I normally walk with. Like, can we talk about that? Can we really sit down and just be like, if you be consistent with certain things, what you want will come out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like, hey, I'm gonna wake up every single day and work out a certain type of way just because I want to have a six-pack. I don't care about my arms being big. I don't care about my body being in shape. I just want a six-pack. That's all I want. Guess what? If you wake up every single day and you focus on that six-pack and do that six-pack, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get the six-pack. Me and True in the car. When we made it back to the Kripskis, we went straight to the car. We could go in the room now because my homegirl is gone to where True could go in the room without trainer or anything. There's still one more person there, so it's like he can still move around, just like still gotta be monitored. Even if people wasn't that, he still gotta be monitored. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I went to the store again. Today I was like, okay, I just cooked food yesterday. I really enjoyed that. I still got macaroni left. What's gonna go with the macaroni? I was like, ooh, bet. What if we threw in some chicken? I was like, bet we could throw in some chicken. I was like, all right, what type of chicken? Chicken wings, cause I really don't feel like I wanna just air fry it. Even then, I'm even thinking like I wanna cut these potatoes up and I wanna make me some fries with the potatoes, but I really don't feel like pouring oil in the pot and then frying it that way. Like I can still cook it, like air fry everything, but it's still like I don't know. But I made me some food. I took True out. He pooped. He peed. He handled his business for majority of what he needed to handle. Oh. He handled his business. So since I don't gotta worry about him using it for right now until later, I'm finna just let him chill for a minute. We just made it to the Kripskis. I'm finna can you move? Thank you. So basically, I'm finna just take everything inside. I got like 2 things to do. I gotta grab True and I gotta go get you know what? I'm gonna do what I've been doing recently. Other than thinking about everything, I'm gonna think about my next decision as I'm making a decision now. So first we're gonna leave True right here because I have to bring this stuff upstairs and I gotta this poop bag that I left outside. So True, you can sit in the car for a minute. And I'm finna go drop this food off. I wanna say let me grab this poop bag. That way I could throw the poop bag there too. Other than having to sit for it. But yeah, I'm finna, it's like 6:24. It's almost 7 o'clock. Hopefully today it's still at 7 we break fast, because as soon as 7 o'clock hits, I'm finna cook my food. True food I already cooked. I had to cook that yesterday. So I'm finna cook my food at 7. And then, well, just this stuff that I got. I don't know if I'm gonna make them potatoes. Potatoes might be for later on date. Just going over everything we got. OG made rice, so there's rice. I did want potatoes. I did want like fries, but there's like a little bit of fries of what was brought yesterday. I could kind of eat that if I want, but I'm figuring it out because if I'm trying to make the chicken, right? If I'm trying to make the chicken, then the chicken. Let me hold on. Because if I'm trying to make the chicken, there normally be some oil in here, and it's cleaner than a mug. Let me show y'all. It normally be oil in here, boy, clean, boy. And it's like, it don't take that much to grab some oil, put it in there, and then fry the chickens and stuff like that. But I don't want to, like, my thing is, like, I don't want to fry it right now. I really do not feel like having time to put all that oil in that pot, fry it, and then once I'm done, just have the oil sitting there. I don't want the oil. And I don't know how to dispose oil, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, I say this is what we do, right? If the chicken takes the most, right, we can go, because the sweet corn and the peas that I bought for vegetables, because they didn't have mixed vegetables, I think I could just put that in the microwave. That can just, because that is already made / processed. It's just frozen. So like I could kind of just put that to the side. You feel me? But the only thing I gotta cook, like if I want to make the fries, I'm gonna put the fries in the air fryer. So everything technically just gotta go through the air fryer. Even if I put the other stuff, it gotta go through the air fryer if I'm not putting it on the stove. So chicken, fries, a potato, and man, at least 2 things going there. We just say screw it. We make some chicken a little bit. Put the chicken in there first. Right after the chicken, we'll go with the fries. I'm only gonna make like 1 potato, 2 potatoes, maybe just 2 potatoes, maybe 3 just to give me 2 potatoes. 2 potatoes. Chop that up, and then I got the macaroni, chicken, rice, potatoes, and mixed vegetables. So what we gonna do is 6:34. We can't eat nothing. I'm not finna just start eating something. So around 7 o'clock, I'm gonna start making my food, and then probably put True food together. Don't know if I'm gonna feed him right away, but we'll figure that out. So that's what I'm thinking right here. So I'm gonna go in the room and figure out more things. Okay, so I had to clean the air fryer because I dirtied it yesterday. So it is gonna be a little wet. That wetness gonna burn. But I'm finna put this back in there, let it preheat, and then we're gonna put the chicken in there first. Cut up the potatoes. Once the chicken's done, put the potatoes in there, and then once all that done, we just gotta reheat the mixed vegetables, not mixed vegetables, just sweet corn and peas, and heat the macaroni. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't really got much to say. I don't wanna distract myself or overwhelm myself. So the potatoes, wait, they're cut up into small fries and they soak in it and salt. This is 8 minutes. The chicken just like defrost. I flipped it over, and it's gonna wait the 8 minutes to cook on that side. Then I'm gonna flip it again, cook it on the next side, and if it's still needing cooking, we gonna increase the time. The vegetables are finished. They're in the microwave. Rice and macaroni. So we just waiting. I'm finna go back to. We got 6 minutes for one side of the chicken to just sit and cook. So we're going to use one, like not fully 1 cup, but we got like at least 65% of the 1 cup, and we're going to use it as treats. So this is what we're going to do. Every time we leave, we're going to tell him stay, and once we come back and he's not moving or he's not on the floor or anything, he's right here on the couch, he gets treats. But if he's on the floor, we simply correct it, not ODing, not making it a big deal, not even hyping him up. Just say if he was right here, we just grab the leash and then put him on there. No words, unless you wanna reinforce the command of bed or place. Then I'll be like, then I'll look at True immediately, be like, True. Once I got his attention, bed. Then he goes to the bed. But then it depends on you, because you might just say it once and be like, okay, I'm done. But if you say it more than once, then you're kind of building the option of listening. But that's what I was taught, and I low key see it a little bit sometimes. So first thing we eat is always the hydration or just the fruit. Like if I don't have any melons or anything with high water intake, then I'll just go with cuties, oranges, apples, any type of fruit I have. So this is what we doing. My food done, and True been eating his 5 minutes. I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 more little semi-training things, and then I'm gonna let him just do him when it's practically nothing. But you ready? Tidied up to the point where most areas is clean. I wouldn't say everything, but most areas is put up, organized, or ready to get up out of there. That's all. I'm just waiting on 10 o'clock. I gotta put stuff away, take stuff out, and then go out. Okay, I'm starting to think, and I'm starting to realize, right now, True got a muzzle on, and that's created the whole thought process of this. Hopefully, I could reroute. I got something in my mouth, but I'm gonna try to talk through it. So basically, consistency is not, I'm finna jog today, I'm gonna jog tomorrow, I'm gonna jog every single day, I'm gonna run 5Ks, marathons, I'm gonna be a jogger, right? Consistency is not just constantly thinking about it. Consistency is not waking up every single day jogging, theoretically. So what I'm saying is, consistency is the programming / system that you put together to get the goal of what you want to be consistent in. So if you say, I'm consistently being an overachiever, the outcome that your consistent system that you created is producing is you being an overachiever. You theoretically might not really be an overachiever. You just got a great system that lets you be an overachiever. And let's be realistic. As I grow as a person and try to better myself, there's a very low standard in most people like lives right now. Like I can say, if anything happened in our lives, I want to say 90% of us, we done. Like there's only like 10% release that's gonna live, but we have to still understand them numbers don't even match up. Like left, them numbers don't match up how you think they match, right? You might be like, okay, that mean like 10% of people, that's probably like 1,000, 10,000, something like that. No, listen to me. Just because 10%